Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video and another unboxing and first impressions. I'm very excited about this watch because we're unboxing the latest iteration of the Christopher Ward the 12. If you follow my channel, you know I featured quite a lot of the 12 models and a lot of Christopher Ward models. They're always incredibly well made, and their 12 is their version of an integrated bracelet sports watch. This one is called the 12660, and you will see in a second why. Because the name also reveals one of the most important specs of this watch, and that's the thickness, or should I say the lack of it. Because 660 stands for 6.6 millimeters. So are you ready? This is how thin this watch is. I mean, this is incredible. This is like ultra thin watch territory, and this is but definitely the thinnest mechanical watch I've ever featured on my channel. I featured some very thin quartz watches, but mechanical never. So like I said, it's based on the 12 and it's based on the 38 millimeter variant, but the changes to the 12 for this iteration have been so deep that this actually has almost nothing in common with the regular the 12 except for the shape, but even that has been refined. So like I said, 6.6 millimeters in thickness in total, which makes it a perfect candidate for the integrated bracelet watch, because as you can see, the bracelet seamlessly goes onto the case. I mean, the crown is almost as thick as the watch itself. They even had to rework the clasp. It comes with a butterfly clasp, but they had to rework the push buttons that are now integrated into the bracelet. Otherwise, the clasp would be thicker than the watch itself. So as you can see, it comes with a beautiful butterfly clasp, and see how it operates where the hinges are actually part of the bracelet. Very cool. Powering the watch, a Sellita SW210. And then we worked at skeletonizing the bridges, and then extensively finishing the bridges with radial brushing, linear brushing, and even diamond polishing the chamfers. This is something that I can't wait to see under macro. But as you can see, even the case back has been slimmed down. Very, very cool. Let me just try to put this on my wrist so you get the perspective of how thin this wears. It hasn't been sized for my wrist. That is something I can't wait to do and start wearing it, but we're just gonna pretend. And look at this. Look, even the dial, like the hands look like they're touching the crystal. The crystal is a boxed sapphire, but as you can see, the boxing part, or the part that's sticking out, is so small you can almost not notice it. Look how thin that wears. Oh my God, this is simply astonishing. They also removed the seconds hand naturally in the quest for making it as thin as possible. And as you can see, the watch is simply spectacular. Now, the 12 was not my favorite micro brand, if we can call Christopher Ward micro brand, integrated sports watch. I preferred the Venezianico that I reviewed also a couple of times, because it kind of wore slightly better. It was it had less details. Like the 12, I kind of always imagined it like it's over designed with too many edges and chamfers and everything. But with this one, because the bezel, even though it's wider, it's actually much slimmer. These 12 or hexagons, or these 12 edges are much less pronounced, which makes it more subtle, and I actually prefer the look of this one. Now, these are actually, I mean, when you consider how many modifications they had to make to make a 6.6 millimeter watch out of a 12, the price is actually surprising, because this is priced right between the regular 12, which is $12.25, and the titanium Cosc version, which is, I believe, like 18 something. This one will set you back from $14.95 if you go for this variant on the rubber strap, all the way to $17.95 if you go for the DLC coated on the steel bracelet. This one is, again, conveniently priced at $16.60, so $1660 for the 12660, which is, like I said, an okay price considering how many modifications they had to make. And truly, this like I don't know how to describe. I'm pretty smitten by this because I didn't expect it to be this thin in person. I mean, I wish you could try this in person and see it in person. On camera, I'm pretty sure it cannot convey the thinness. I mean, the dial, everything looks like it's glued to the crystal. Like there's no depth whatsoever. Like everything is actually drawn onto the crystal instead of being inside the case. Simply spectacular. It lacks any lume, but the hands and the markers are finished with brushed, with a linear brushing on top, and then they have diamond polished edges, or should I say these bevels. As you can see, the watch does shimmer when it hits the light. Incredible, simply incredible. The winding is super smooth. Now I'm sorry, I'm lost for words. I really didn't expect the watch to look as spectacular as it does and to be as thin as it is. So now I will sign off, and do stay tuned for the full review. I can't wait to put this watch under macro to see all these thin lines, to check out the movement, but most importantly, to simply shut off this camera, size the watch, and wear it for the next couple of weeks. I know I'm gonna enjoy this. It's such an incredible, wow. Christopher Ward really like moved the limit with this one, you know, like this. I don't know, I can't wait to see it under macro, but for now, like, this feels and looks like something that comes from a high-end brand and not a micro brand. They really separated themselves with this one. I mean, I did feature the Bel Canto, and it's a beautiful watch. The complication is pretty awesome, but this is another level. I mean, seriously, this to me is better than the Bel Canto. This is the best, the 12 that I've seen so far, and I think they just took the crown from Venezianico when it comes to my preference of these integrated bracelet sports watches. Simply stunning. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I wasn't as informative as I wanted to be, but like I said, I was really surprised by this watch. Do stay tuned for the full review, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.